Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by my channel. My name is Jana Leigh, the best friend you always wanted. So today we're going to react to a video from Playback. They're discussing a Dr. Phil video, and I love Dr. Phil. I love him. His episodes are so good. But this one is about a guy in his 30s who calls himself a fertility expert. Does he have a doctorate? Does he have a medical degree? No. But he has 40 kids spread around the United States and other countries. So let's get started with the mess. Let's go.
Welcome back, Playback! Mr. Phil is back at it again. He's interviewing a fertility expert. He has 40 kids and he's 30 years old.
Family and realize their dreams. Some have been so happy, some of them have referred to me as like a modern day savior. I don't feel like I perform miracles, so to speak, but I have gotten women pregnant that were told by doctors the chance of getting pregnant was very slim.
Oh,
I have
fire.
what you would call super swimmers. Out here is a potential client, and
The fact that he has no medical degree and he is doing this, like, how does he know he's more effective than anybody else walking the streets? Like, NBA players have probably more kids, can probably produce more kids than him. Nick Cannon is on his way to producing more kids than this guy. So let's just keep going.
You and Nick Cannon
contacted me to possibly help
Yeah,
them out.
Nick Cannon.
I probably donated to about 150 people. I fathered 40 children and another 11 on the way. These kids live in 11 states.
Wait a minute. You donated your sperm to 150 women, but you only have 40 people pregnant? No, 40 kids and 11 on the way. I think that's what he said. Okay, let's keep going.
Nah, he about to have an army by the time he's done with life.
So since he
Exactly.
has a super sperm, he has super sperm.
Yeah, which is like, bro, we need people like him on the
That's
planet.
crazy.
We need people like him on the planet, bro.
His sperm does need to be like.
Because, like, bro, when you're 45,
No, we don't need people like this on the planet. We don't.
To be award winning.
yeah, no cap. Yo, we need to get this man an award.
Facts.
States in the United States and even Mexico. In some ways, I'm kind of like Superman Clark Kent. You know,
See?
I got my day job, and at night I put on my cape and become like a kind of like a superhero.
Okay, all right,
I've traveled all over the United
He's gassing.
States.
He gassing it, nigga.
Nigga said-
He gassing it. He gassing it. At night, I become a superhero. What, nigga? You just jerk off in a cup, nigga? What are you saying right now,
Can you
bro?
imagine him putting on the cape?
Wait, is he jerking off in a cup or he smashed it?
Europe, I traveled to Sweden and the United Kingdom, making donations and giving samples to women in need. So what I got here is my website where women and couples can go and get some fertility advice on how to get pregnant.
Okay, he needs to get shut down for this. He is not, he has no medical degree. Keep this in mind. But he has created a whole website. Like, he's a fertility expert. He's not. I suspect mental illness. I suspect narcissism. This is, no, something is up with this guy.
A lot of people are interested in my services. This is usually how they contact me. Typically, we'll email, we'll text a little bit, and we'll just talk about the process. And then, you know, we end up meeting up. There's two ways we can do this: artificial insemination, and the other is just naturally through sex. The artificial insemination.
Oh my God, no. That's what I'm saying, guys. There's nothing medical about this. He's just having sex with women. He's just having relations with women, I should say. Oh my God.
Nah,
That's what that nigga said. I'm Superman. Nigga flying across the goddamn globe, just busting nuts. Fucking.
that's, you know what's weird
That's
about that?
crazy.
They have,
nigga.
like, they probably had, like, husbands.
If you want to do it for 3 easy payments of $19.99, we can do it right here. Matter of fact, take off your clothes.
If he's charging more for the samples,
He is. Nigga, you know he is. Because what would be the point? What would be the point of you doing it the natural way. What would be the point? Think about that. What would be the point? It would have to be cheaper. It has to be,
Cause I think
it would have to be significantly cheaper.
Like when it's fresh, like fertility wise, like that shit hit better.
Oh, it definitely hit better.
So typically they would suck up the sample and the female would use for conception. I think usually sex is the most effective way to get pregnant. There has been a couple.
He's definitely not making money from this. You can look at his, I guess it's an apartment. He's not making money from this.
Times where the woman did want it to be romantic through, something like the boyfriend experience. I've had some women at the end, after we're done, they like to cuddle or they like to talk and get to know each other more. I don't charge.
He just sounds like a gigolo. He sounds like a gigolo. This is ridiculous. This is... He needs to be arrested. Like, this is crazy. This is prostitution. Well, no, there's... Oh, man. This is prostitution.
Because it's not about the money. It's about helping them out, having a child. I feel like...
You're lying. Shut the fuck up.
You don't charge?
You
You
don't
have a whole
charge?
website.
What the
you
point?
fly places.
They have to cover some of that, though. Like, I'm not going
Yeah.
to come out of pocket to fly overseas. That's
He
crazy.
doesn't have
your
the money.
baby.
Look at his surroundings. He doesn't have the money to do that. He doesn't. So, of course, the other people are flying him out.
I think I'm definitely better than a sperm bank. You have clinics switching out vials, you got different embryos switched around, and then you also have these grandpas going around impregnating patients, and no one wants to get pregnant by a grandpa, come on.
Where is he getting this information from? Where is he getting this? Like, did you do a study yourself? I doubt it. I doubt it. This is not how fertility clinics work. He is just making this up. Where did he get that from? Grandpa's? Where did he get that from?
That's like, come on, it's your grandpa. In my eyes and clinically, fresh is way better than frozen. I'm 10 times better than a fertility doctor because I've tested all these things. I know what supplements to take, what lifestyle choices to do. I know pretty much way
nigga.
more.
All right, come.
I
Nigga,
just saw
I'm sorry.
Your
I'm
push-up
sorry.
form, you don't push up, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. He has to stop
I know
acting
what
like this
supplements
nigga
to
is like
take,
Thor.
What lifestyle choices.
Nigga, you were taking generic-ass multivitamins. I seen them. Nigga, what kind of push-up form is these?
This nigga, think about him sending these pictures off to like the video, like, this is my regiment right here to have my nut on a max. Eat a couple bananas, some multi-grain right here, some vitamins. Do about 3 push-ups a month because that's what it looks like this nigga squeezes in.
Yeah, bro, he need
And
to get...
I'm good.
Come on, but you don't have an inch of tricep in you. Cut it out. Cut it out, bro. Cut it out.
Pretty much way more than any doctor does. I would say I'm probably the #1 fertility expert in the entire
this
world.
nigga
And I could
bugging.
say that confidently.
Yeah, he sounds narcissistic. He got some mental issues. Definitely. He's very narcissistic. He's the best at just everything.
Because I actually do get these women pregnant. I would consider myself.
So does most men in this country. If they really wanted to, they can get women pregnant. That's you are no better than the next guy.
An extremely fertile guy. There are lots of things I do in my daily life to stay very fertile. Diet plays an extremely huge role in my fertility. Since I eat a healthy, organic, very healthy diet, my sample is very strong and I'm able to have a high success rate compared to the sperm banks. I got spinach, I got broccoli,
But you don't know the percentages at the sperm bank.
organic. If you're watching, eat spinach if you want your guy to
Bro,
get you
a
pregnant.
man who has to remind me over and over again how organic his food is does not eat organic, bro.
Eat meat. I do eat fish once in a while because when I was in London, I had 4 pregnancies in a row. So I have like canned tuna and stuff. Here's my supplement stash. Got all this good here. I got vitamin C. I got
This at
vitamin
Walmart,
E, I
nigga.
got zinc,
Can
vitamin
we
D,
stop? Can we? He's I got that good shit. Got that that good shit. Can't find this shit nowhere else. Nah, I got that good shit. I mean, you walk to fucking GNC and just got the fucking normal daily supplements,
They're literally
nigga.
generic multivitamins.
I've seen
Yeah,
those
that's-
everywhere.
Ds,
Walmart has them.
And I use organic natural shampoo. Taking cold showers is good for your fertility because it increases your testosterone. Here's the thing that a lot of people don't know. Being
What's
extremely-
even wrong? Like, yo.
Look how he runs. That is so funny. He He is so awkward when he exercises, which leads me to believe he is just making this up. He is just making all of this up in his head. I think he is just a narcissist. He's a little bit delusional. he is not in reality at this point.
Yo, nigga.
Why is he run like that?
Me and you should not run the same, nigga. God damn it, bro.
Why
you
does he
look
run?
awkward, nigga. Come on.
Come on, run that back.
Because it increases your testosterone. Here's the thing that a lot of people don't.
He look like he's figuring out how to run live.
That nigga look like he's saying right, left, right.
Constricted. You don't want to wear tight boxers or pants or anything. You know, I never wear boxers or anything. I just wear nothing. So people can just...
Shut the fuck up.
This nigga really pushing them out.
Shut up. Shut up, bitch. You wear nothing. You have jeans on right now. You mean there's dick to jean action going on right now? You're nasty. Why is your dick rubbing on your jeans right now?
Also, bro, nigga, there's no way that you think boxers, they're not loose enough. Nah, I just need a free ball. Come on, nigga.
Follow my regimen, and you're guaranteed to get your wife or partner pregnant.
When I stop and think about what Kyle is doing, I get very concerned about the safety
Who is
and
that?
health of these women putting themselves out there.
That's
and
what I like to
desperately want
know.
a child. A few weeks ago, I saw Kyle's social media. At first,
What the There's no way. There's no way this nigga is sharing his shit like they're fucking trophies. Like, look at me, keep racking up. Nigga sitting there.
I mean, there's a danger in this because these women can hit him up for child support at any time. And he already is not making enough. So I wonder if somebody will hit him up. He'll be broke. He will have no money if they hit him up for child support, which they very well could.
here's this guy offering help to people that are less fortunate. But when he mentioned the physical part, it was a huge red flag. Looking at Kyle's
He's a
website,
gigolo.
I feel that it's more about glorifying himself rather than actually helping these women. It didn't feel like any medical professional or advocacy group was overseeing this website. It seemed to be just strictly Kyle. For all we know, he could be making all this stuff up. It's just Kyle being a
is.
self-proclaimed expert. I have a ton of questions. Why is it free? Does he get STD tests? Any sort of
shit.
blood tests?
She's just challenging what he's saying, and I agree that the fact that even I didn't think about it. Like, is anybody taking like a blood test or STD test to figure out what he could be passing along
Exactly.
to several other women?
I bet I thought it too.
What kind
I
of
bet.
genetic issues
Like
you
if-
might be
you could be
passing
that
along?
desperate, right? Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
you can actually.
Really want is for the women that do choose to work with Kyle to really have a solid understanding of this person and what they're getting into, and hopefully avoid any pain and regrets further down the road.
What's your radar telling you that makes you the most uncomfortable with the concept?
What concerns me is that on the website, it just has medical professionals.
They brought
There's
her.
not a doctor listed. There's not some sort of medical person regulating this. And I want to make sure that the women and children know 100% all of the medical.
Let's be clear, she's right, but she's also very bored. Like, she didn't have that many problems in her life because she made this one of them. Like, most people's gonna see this and be like, and go about their actual problems they got during their day-to-day, and
she
this
got-
was just like escape.
But she got really involved to the
But
point
although
where
she's
said
right.
she
She did.
She's
Yeah.
right. No, she's definitely right.
I mean, these are valid questions, but if I seen this on the internet, to be honest, I would probably just keep scrolling. I would just keep scrolling. And because karma will get you. Trust and believe.
She's bored too.
She's bored. But I'm again, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yo, this nigga knew that the fucking camera crew was coming over and still didn't buy a cup. This nigga didn't buy a cup, bro.
I've been thinking a lot as I watch this.
Yeah, and he wants
That
to
clip of
do
him doing this,
Yeah,
I'm like, why did you do that? You didn't have to do that.
bro, there's no way you want me to believe in taking a whole bunch of vitamins, bro, and you ain't got a cup. Come on, bro.
Because the only person that's backing up Kyle is Kyle.
Yeah.
from
She's
what I
nervous.
can tell.
Well,
Yeah.
that's great. I actually did do all those tests. I actually did a genetic testing on Sunday. I did a full STD test and a sperm analysis over the weekend as well. I mean, you go to a sperm bank, you know, you have a old man grandpa who uses their own to impregnate patients.
What does he have against grandpas? Like, and how do you know what these grandpas are doing in their spare time? Like, you have issues. I suspect mental illness. Like, something is up with this guy.
I mean, that's not consent, so you're taking that big risk going to a bank. But with me, at least you know what you're getting.
You do get all of that information.
I'm about to say,
All the
what?
clinics, you do get all that information.
You sure do.
Profile, psychoanalysis.
Yes, you get a psychoanalysis, genetic testing, all of that stuff. You get it.
They test for 250 things. And I'm sorry, I know you said you just got tested, but was there testing prior to this?
Not before the weekend, because you can already see the kids I have, the kids that I've helped create, and you could see how they turn out.
You should take some.
No, that is, oh my God, he is dangerous. Stay away from this guy. He doesn't, you don't know any genetic testing, no psychological evaluation. You don't know what kind of bad genetics he is passing off to these kids. No, absolutely not. He didn't even get tested for STDs. And you know he's sleeping with these women raw. That's the whole point. He is going to different countries, sleeping with women raw. Absolutely not. Absolutely, he's disgusting. He needs to be arrested.
What the fuck? Agent, no! This nigga wants me to believe he's an expert and he just now start testing shit
Exactly.
over the
Website.
weekend?
We just read his website. He said he never did any tests, but he would if they asked him to. That means these women just never. They were so desperate.
Exactly.
They just
They
never,
never
asked.
asked.
She's right. Someone
Nigga.
should regulate this.
Exactly. Yeah, somebody.
But yeah, there are some women out there that are very desperate to have kids and they will try anything. So I can believe that. I absolutely believe that. That's dumb for them to do that, but I can see them doing that. I can see women doing that.
He said, step in and nigga, there's no way you've been going on this long. You done got that many women fucking pregnant and nobody said, hey, are there any type of tests? And they're doing this because it is free, bro.
What about? I want to know what the sperm tests say though. Why is his sperm so fucking active?
Dr. Carter, what do
But
you
it's
make of
not.
all this?
I mean, I think it's reckless. I mean, I feel that, you know, consenting adults, if they want to make some kind of arrangement to do something like this, it could be done in a much safer and less hazardous manner. The other aspect.
Absolutely. This is reckless. It is irresponsible. It is dangerous. All those things.
Aspect of this that concerns me is the number of children that he claims to have produced.
Yes, in one area.
Creates an environment where maybe not in this generation, but the generation where that little girl, when she has kids, there's going to be the potential for unwittingly entering into a consanguineous relationship, which would, you know, result in children having a higher incidence of various genetic diseases.
Particularly because of the geographical concentration.
Absolutely.
And ethical sperm banks would generally not have more than 10 offspring in a metropolitan area, I think you were saying.
Ethical
What are you
science
telling
will-
me? The big risk here is
So
he
wait,
might
did
have
this-
so many kids that
in
they
this-
might fuck each other.
Yes. But that.
That is a real risk. And the short-sighted risk are, of course, the genetic issues, STDs, those type of issues, yes. But in the long run, you got to think about stuff like that. The kids could meet their siblings and don't know that they're siblings and get married and have kids and wonder why all their kids are like deformed or something. And then they find out, you know, hey, y'all are related. That is a very big issue. This is so irresponsible and so dangerous. This is, oh, he needs to be arrested.
It's kind of crazy.
10 families in the United States, for example.
I see. You say 10, and you have 30 and
40 and 11 on the way.
but you have most of them in the LA area.
Maybe like 35 in California, but I also keep track of them, and we also I have a detailed list of their locations and information. So we all there is no risk of incest there between all these moms because we all keep in contact and everything.
You don't know where they're going to go or who they're
But they all know each other. That's the biggest thing.
Let's also be clear. This is nowhere.
They know each
This
other?
is a non-existent risk.
That
relative
would be
to all the other
smart.
stuff.
That would be smart on their part to know where the kids' siblings are. That would be smart on his part if he did do that. But only because he has so many concentrated in this one area. I think on his part that is good. He's still stupid for doing this and having to have these people keep in touch with each other. That is that is stupid. He shouldn't have done this. This is insane.
We just talked about.
Oh, no, it is.
Let's not spend too much time on.
But I think they're just harping on the level of irresponsibility. But him saying they know each other is also odd.
Or are you keeping track of them?
That is not odd. That is not odd. You need first of all, he does need to keep track of his kids because he could meet one of his kids and have developed some kind of relationship. He could meet one of his kids or grandkids or something and have some kind of relationship. So he needs to keep up with them. And the siblings, his kids, they need to know, hey, I'm not the only, I have brothers and sisters out there. So just in case they don't meet each other and fall in love. That is so cool.
You have the problems, right?
Absolutely.
Well, Kyle, you haven't really asked for my advice, but I'm going to give you some to consider anyway. Not that you'll.
Why is he smiling like
embrace it.
that?
My advice would be you've heard a lot of people today that have said caution. I think when you're dealing with something as serious as someone's family and child, why not take the most cautious possible road?
Why he smiling like that?
This is funny to him. This is funny. In his head, he is an expert. He is a doctor. He sees himself as on the same level as Dr. Phil. So he finds this funny that Dr. Phil is trying to give him advice. That he is delusional. He has mental illness. He does. Well, allegedly. I don't know for sure.
When that nigga smiling, Dr. Phil, that nigga might be evil. I don't know why that nigga's smiling. I don't get what is the purpose of you smiling right now?
He smiled like he did something Mr. Phil didn't
Mental
know
illness.
Give me my I'm not evil, right, Mr. Phil? You just want to fuck women, bro, and you just trying to
say
find
that.
You're just trying to find this fucking way of saying that you fuck women, bro. Because nigga, you don't do push-ups, you run awkwardly,
You have no cups.
and you're not about to sit here and tell me you take vitamins daily and you don't have a cup. If you think if the average man start fucking 50 women, you don't think that he would get 30 plus of them?
No.
Pregnant? You don't think
Yes,
so?
he
No,
could.
unless they fucked for a year.
No, he could. He definitely could. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop it right here. This guy is crazy. He needs to be stopped. I think legal action should be taken against. I don't know what he could be charged with, though. Because these are all consenting adults, so probably nothing is going to happen. Unless they take him to court for child support, then he's going to be looking at paying a lot of money. But I agree. I think he is a little bit delusional. He kind of reminds me of that 17-year-old guy who was calling himself a gynecologist, and he got in trouble for impersonating a doctor. He had a whole operation going, a whole clinic going. Women were coming to his clinic, and he was acting like he was really their doctor. And this guy gives me the same type of vibe. He, in his head, he is a expert. He is a doctor. He is the best at he is delusional, is what he is. So anyway, guys, thank you for stopping by my channel. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.